Chocolate is undoubtedly one of the most consumed foods around the globe. According to the International Cocoa Organization, an estimated amount of 7.3 million tons of chocolate products are consumed around the world. In 2016, the worldwide chocolate retail sales were estimated to be $98.2 billion. However, most of these divinely tasteful chocolate bars has a very bitter truth. As of 2018, child labor remains at very high levels in the cocoa sector, with an estimated amount of 2.1 million children working in cocoa fields in the Ivory Coast and Ghana alone. These two neighboring countries are the largest cocoa producers in the world, which account for 60% of the global cocoa supply. Most of these children are exposed to extremely harsh working conditions, and they are at risk of being injured by machetes, pesticides, and many other hazards. Children as young as 5 years old are working in these farms, and some of these children are victims of human trafficking as well. They had been trafficked to Ivory Coast from countries like Burkina Faso and Mali to work in cocoa farms. Many of these children work for more than 8 hours per day, bearing machete scars on their legs. While farm owners themselves only get paid as little as 78 cents per day, most of these children working in these farms simply do not get paid, and school is not an option for them. Many major companies such as Mars, Nestle, Mondelez, and Hershey heavily rely on cocoa supplies from West Africa. And they have been subjected to heavy criticism over the years for the silence they have maintained when it comes to taking actions against child labor. As many media reports about child labor over the years have caused outrage among the international communities, the chocolate companies have only recently admitted accountability, and they have promised to step up their efforts to address child labor in West Africa. Nestle, Mars, Lind, Ferrero, and Hershey has pledged that 100% of the cocoa they purchase will be certified as sustainable by 2020. However, the progress has been very slow. On the other hand, recently a lot of sustainability programs have been launched by many organizations in hope to reduce child labor. These include training cocoa farmers, building infrastructures such as schools, roads, medical centers, and launching women's groups, recruiting teachers and enrolling children in schools. But as consumers, we also have a moral obligation of working together towards ending child labor and help these children have the bright futures they deserve. So what can we do? One of the options is to buy ethically produced fair trade chocolate. Fair trade standards prohibit child labor, and farmers are guaranteed a fair trade floor price for their beans. You can also educate yourself and others in the community about issues surrounding child labor and encourage positive actions. As consumers, we can also pressure these companies to be more transparent about their global supply chains and demand that they address child labor and farmer poverty and take actions to eradicate these issues.